welcome. Sorry, I was out of town for a couple of days, but now I am back, and we are back to business. So let's go ahead and do a tarot read. We're gonna grab some of the letters, some of the numbers. We'll see what comes forward. It might have special meaning to you. You're gonna know because it's just gonna make sense. Let's see what we got. So the numbers 4, 22, 20. We got the month of October, 24. The month of July. I'm going to pull a couple more before I get going with the letters because I just feel like I should. And that whole back stack and this one wanted to pop out. So we're going to bring them into play here too. So we got 27, 17, 11, September, 30, 14, and 7. So we got a big slew of them here. Alrighty, and then I'm going to get going with the letters. So we'll see, these might spell initials, it might be for a name, it might be for a place, part of a license plate, part of, an address. You guys are going to know it's going to make sense to you. We have the letter I, A, X, R, U, and we'll grab a couple more. Tarot, can you give me a couple more of these guys that are going to have meaning for the collective? We got O, I feel like a couple more, and then some popped out the back. These guys are the ones we're going to use. We have J, M, H, and S. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. So that's a lot. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and get going. If any of that has special meaning to you, this might be a more personal message, meaning sort of like your spirit guides connected with mine to bring something forward just for you. Let's see what starts to come forward in the cards here. Benefactor, netcaster, me talks, and opportunity. Netcaster. I feel like somebody's looking to build, somebody's looking for a change, somebody's sort of casting out their net, looking for something better, looking for an opportunity. Me talks though. How does me talks fit in? Maybe this isn't the best opportunity coming forward. Maybe this is somebody who's looking to take advantage. Let's see, we have Falling Angel and Joyful Muse. I'm getting an interesting vibe off these cards already. Tidy House, Gathering Round, Lay of the Land, Disown Self. Netcaster. I definitely feel like we are speaking about two different energies here. And there is one energy who is that netcaster, is one energy. And in that casting a net, they are looking for opportunity. They are looking for a benefactor. I don't get the most positive vibe off of it. I feel like it's a little more selfish, kind of opportunistic, like at the cost of somebody else. Especially with that Falling Angel card. I feel like they're looking for someone who's vulnerable. Somebody who's vulnerable and feels like this root girl, sort of like this disowned self. Yeah, I feel like somebody's really opportunistic in this read. Gathering Round the Parrot. But whoever they're going after, even if they're going through a rough time, this person's not alone. This person does have the power of community. They have some sort of family, some sort of friends. And I feel like once they are approached, they share what's happened with somebody close to them. I do feel like somebody close to them is like saying, hey, this is a red flag. This is a red flag. Whatever's going on with this person that you're dealing with, they seem like they're not on the up and up. I don't think they have your best interests at heart. And I feel like it ties into this lay of the land, this ancestral wisdom. And it's not necessarily speaking to ancestors. I do feel like it's speaking to the community around this person. It might be somebody who's been through something similar and who has been burned, so they're sort of like recognizing it, and they're like, hey, this is a red flag. Like, be really careful. It doesn't sound like this person is what they're making themselves out to be. It sounds like you're being at risk. A tidy house, clarity and organization. A tidy house. I always think of like cleaning house, not like physically cleaning. Like getting somebody's intentions known, like being really clear about what someone's expectations are. I feel like it's this person who's this netcaster who's coming forward and sort of like confronting them about what their real intentions are. Like, are they being genuine, or are they after something different? Are these friends or these family members or whoever this community is who is warning this person, are those warnings well founded? I feel like that needs to sort of come forward here. We're going to grab a few more because I want to know, you know me, I'm nosy. I want to know exactly what's going on in this situation too. The farther gate and the crossing. Yeah, I feel like whoever this netcaster is trying to get somebody to make a choice. I don't want to say like sign something over like property or assets, but it's like they're trying to make somebody commit to something or make a choice about something that would actually not benefit this person. It would be taking advantage of them. The netcaster here is looking for a benefactor. That's what's striking me about this entire read. Whoever the netcaster is, this person is greasy. This person's greasy. They're looking for somebody to take advantage of. They're looking for somebody who's vulnerable. Somebody who can be manipulated into giving something over that this person is after, which is most likely money or assets in some sort of form. As they're looking for some sort of financial gain or some sort of control over something so that they can gain financially. But they are offering something. What are they offering? That's what I want to know. What is this netcaster offering to this person that is making this person actually consider signing things over? I keep getting pulled back to Joyful Muse, guys. I'm telling you. It's like this offer of friendship, this offer of camaraderie, this offer of I have your best interests at heart. You know what? Whoever this is to this netcaster, they're talking shit about this person's family. Their target, who they're after. They're like, your family is greedy, your family just wants blah, 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 because they're trying to isolate and manipulate them into putting themselves in a better spot. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. And you do have the family squawking, the family, the friends, whoever this gathering around, this power of community, this ancestral wisdom, whoever this is to this person. It's like those people are trying to stick up for them. Those people are trying to protect them from this netcaster. But this netcaster is really good at manipulating and saying just the right words and whispering in someone's ears. So it's like, and they pick somebody who's at a very vulnerable time. I almost wonder if they're having like health issues of some kind where it's like hard to make a decision or big decisions are going to have to be made. Or they're in a place where it's like they're just more vulnerable. I don't know if they're elderly either or just maybe like ill or something. Vanishing mirror. Many masks. That vanishing mirror. I'm sorry, this is all about breaking this person's lie. This is all about exposing this person, this netcaster, for who they are and what their true intentions are. But what does it have? I want to know what it all has to do. So, Tarot, can you give me more cards here? Because I want more detail on what's going on. And then we'll get going with the Tarot, too. But I want more of these Oracle cards. Jeweled Web. Galactic. This Galactic Mushroom. The Divine Matrix. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There's something else going on here. And I do feel like it speaks to this netcaster's past. Like this person has a history of something that their target is not aware of yet. Their target's not aware of it. I almost wonder if they should, this might sound absolutely silly, but I almost wonder if they should go to the cops or try and find some way of doing a background check on this person. I just feel like there's something sitting in our netcaster's past that once it's exposed, there's no way of talking out of it. Their target is going to be like, whoa, that's who you are and that's what you're all about. I don't know if they've been charged with some sort of theft before, some sort of fraud, some sort of something. And it might be sort of like exactly the same situation that's happening now, but there's some sort of history of it happening before. Resonating. We have Eyes of the Eagle and Woodwife Adaptability. I do feel like Woodwife in this read is speaking to our netcaster. It is speaking to our netcaster being manipulative and being able to adapt themselves and almost, I don't want to say like shapeshift, but they like pretend to be whatever their target needs them to be able to build that trust. Eyes of the Eagle. I see like there needs to be a new perspective. Like right now, this person who's vulnerable is going through a rough time. They have this netcaster on one side who is very much acting on the surface like a friend and like they care. And so it's somebody that they want to build trust with. It's somebody that they want to develop a relationship with. And then they have their family or community or whoever it is on the other side going, this person's greasy, you can't trust this person. So it feels more negative, which actually pushes them a little bit further to our netcaster. I feel like there needs to be a sort of stepping back from all of that, stepping back from all of the emotions between both parties. And that's what I kept feeling is something about this netcaster's past. That is, it's fact. It's fact. It has nothing to do with emotion. It's something that they did and there's a record of it. And once it comes to the surface, that is the clarity that this person is going to need about our netcaster's true intentions. We're going to grab some tarot cards because I would really like some clarification on what's going on, what this person's intentions are. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands can represent burdens, feeling overburdened. Page of Cups. See, that makes absolute sense. It's like when this person was feeling burdened, when they were at their most vulnerable, that's when our netcaster came forward with like this offering of friendship. This offering of friendship, knowing that somebody would very much be open to that. But I feel like they know just how to do it too. They know just how to come forward and just the right words to say to make somebody trust them. The High Priest. This High Priest is this ancestor, is this lay of the land, this whoever this person's community is or friend is, true friend or family, who's saying, you're being taken advantage of. Be careful. This person seems shifty. This person seems greasy. This is who's sort of throwing up the red flag there and saying you need to be cautious about this person that you're dealing with. The Fool card. And right next to the Seven of Swords too. The Seven of Swords is that lying, that cheating. It can actually represent theft and be a warning about theft. And that is this netcaster's true intentions. Theft. And it's like they are trying to play somebody who's vulnerable for a fool. It's like they're taking advantage of this person's kind heart, this person's kind emotions, and of their sort of perhaps even feeling lonely or wanting some sort of friendship or some sort of connection that maybe they don't feel like they're getting. Five of Cups. Because this is how somebody's feeling. Somebody's having a rough go. Somebody's feeling like, like maybe their health isn't doing so good, or they're vulnerable in some way, and it might even be just emotionally too. And it's like it leaves them open. This person just sees them as like a target instead of seeing them as, like a kindness and wanting to build a friendship and genuinely wanting to help someone. They're like, ooh, I can take advantage of you. That's who our netcaster is. The Eight of Pentacles, they're like planning. They are actually planning some way to take advantage of this person. Like in the background, I even see in that like long-term manipulation, like the long con. Like this person isn't trying to do this in a couple of weeks. Like they're slowly grooming their victim to be able to get the most out of it. They're very dark and very manipulative, this netcaster is. The Lover's card. So the Lover's card doesn't necessarily mean romance. This might be how this person is approaching. It might mean that one of these two people is a Gemini. It can also just represent a relationship and a decision that needs to be made in this relationship, which would definitely make sense. So that doesn't mean that, this person isn't approaching in a romantic way as well. The Hermit card. It's like because somebody felt alone. Somebody felt like they were alone. And that's part of what made them vulnerable too. In some way they were lonely. And it made it easier for this netcaster to come in and try and start shit and to take advantage of them. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Where do you sit? Knight of Pentacles. He's usually a steady Eddie. He's usually somebody who's in it for the long haul. You know what? He's not the person who's being targeted. And he's not the netcaster. I feel like, just like the High Priest, he's actually speaking to the person who's trying to help and give advice. It's like somebody this person has known for a very long time. I don't think this person has ever tried to take advantage of them or anything. It's like there's no reason not to trust what their friend or family member is telling them, aside from the fact that it might be something that they don't want to hear, or it hurts their feelings, which would be absolutely understandable. But I feel like that person is true and genuine in them coming forward and them trying to help and trying to offer advice. The Seven of Cups, my God, when I saw this card, the only thing that I could see in my mind was the word beware. It's like, beware of the choices that you are making, because there's something you don't know about somebody's past, and it does have to do with lies. It does have to do with deceit. It's something they were caught doing. And it's something that will change your perspective on who this netcaster really is. And it's the thing that I think will help somebody protect themselves. Once they learn it, it's like, okay, I need to trust in that this person is probably trying to play a game on me and protect themselves. The Wheel of the Year, they are trying to take somebody's money, somebody's assets, somebody's home, something that they've worked for, because they're after material and financial gain. The netcaster, that is exactly what they're after. And it's like, somebody worked hard to build things up, somebody worked hard to have whatever they have, and now they've come to this vulnerable time, and this person is like predatory and like going right after them. We're gonna grab a few more tarot cards. Can you tell me more about this situation, please, tarot? What do we got? The Strength card. I do see somebody was preying on someone's vulnerabilities. It's like, somebody's normally a very strong person, but they have like this one side of them. And like I said, this might be health. This might be feeling lonely and wanting some sort of a specific type of connection. But it's like the chink in their armor that this person found. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can actually represent the Marriage card too, but it can represent foundation, it can represent building. So it might be speaking to this sort of like everything that they worked for, somebody trying to take that from them. It can tie back into that Lovers card, and perhaps this person is approaching as a romantic. This netcaster is approaching as sort of like a romantic person. We have the Page of Wands, which is most definitely our netcaster, as a very ingenuine offering of any kind of friendship, any kind of whatever. They're seeing somebody in Nine of Swords, seeing somebody's going through a rough time, seeing that they're vulnerable, and what they see is financial opportunity. Just by some lying, they see that this is somebody they can take advantage of. I never get a negative vibe from the Sun card. That's the vibe that I get. I get like, somebody sees somebody else as like a gravy train, as like something they can benefit off of. It's like looking at someone like they're a big juicy steak and like trying to take advantage of them. Because I think actually left on their own, this netcaster is fucking broke ass. Because I got that Winter's Dream, that gestation period. And I definitely felt this time of like going without too. And I feel like this ties into the past, and this ties into this thing that this person, if they looked into about this netcaster, would change the way that they looked at them. So I don't know if they took advantage of someone and it blew up in their face and they wound up with legal trouble and they're broke ass and that's why they're looking for another victim. But I feel like whatever that truth is, it is somewhere that can be learned. It is not like you have to weasel it out of this netcaster who would never tell you. I feel like a background check would actually bring this forward. And that this person is broke as fuck. Because I don't know if they present themselves as like not really needing financial assistance. So it would make somebody not sort of question their motives. You would think, well, they're okay financially, so they're not going to come after my money. I think they're broke as fuck. I think they are absolutely in a rough way. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. I'm sorry, but this Three of Cups ties into the netcaster's past too. And somebody that they screwed over in the same way that they are trying to take advantage of this person right now. The Ace of Cups. I don't know if they came forward offering this person marriage, offering them some sort of romance or connection, personal connection. But it was the same thing. It's the same thing as what they're doing now. They're running the same game. The Ace of Wands. It's the same thing. They have ulterior motives and they're playing the same cycle over just with somebody new. But I'm telling you 100%, I see in the cards, it burned this netcaster in the past. And there is some sort of record of it that can be found. I can see that in the cards, the Emperor. Even in this Emperor, this is not just how this netcaster presents themselves. I feel like this is their end goal. To be sitting pretty financially without having to go get a job and earn it. This is where this person is at. They just want to be an easy emperor. They want to be an easy emperor, just wealthy. The Star card. Even in the Star card, it's like this is their true intention. That is the true intention that they're going through, and they are willing to lie to get it. And we have this Queen of Swords. I feel like this Queen of Swords is speaking to the person who is vulnerable. It doesn't necessarily mean this is a woman. It's just like that softer energy. I do feel like there's this need to sort of like demand the truth. I also see in this Queen of Swords, I see finding the truth. Like actively trying to find the truth. Because I don't think this netcaster, whoever they are going to say what happened in their past. They're going to try and hide it. But I feel in her like going out and pursuing a truth. But I also see she's not going to tell anybody about it. So like her friends, her family member, whoever this high priest is, this Knight of Pentacles who was warning her. I don't feel like she's going to tell this person that they put that doubt in her mind and that she's actually going to go pursue that. But I feel like very quietly she's going to do that. The King of Cups. And she does not want this netcaster to find out, because when they do, I tell you, you're going to see their true colors. And it might even be violence. This person is not a nice person. This person will lose their shit if they feel like they're being looked into, if they feel like they're being found out. Like that's when they truly come out, when the many masks, the mask comes off and you see what they're all about. That's what that broken mirror was, that vanishing mirror. And it's like, it's going to be freaking obvious about what this person's true intentions are. You're going to be like, who the fuck are you? I never met you before. You know, it's like a completely different side, and they just lose their mind when they get confronted with things. And it's going to make somebody walk away. Absolutely, we got Six of Swords. We got the Tower card. This is going to be like, you're not the person you presented yourself to be. And holy crap, I want nothing to do with you. I also have the Karma card, which is really interesting. And the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is our Queen of Swords. And in her, I feel like pride that she was able to discover the truth and protect herself from this person. Karma card. I feel an evening and a balancing. So like her protecting herself. I feel like it actually gives her a boost of self-confidence, knowing that she can take care of herself and people can't fool her. You know, like she was able to go ahead and confront a truth that might have been a little bit hurtful, but it didn't stop her. And it kept her from being played as a fool. And this person's so broke ass. It's like sending them fucking packing. Like, see you later. I don't need your shit around. You're just a liar. You're just a cheat. And I feel like that person is going back to a rough time. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, their little plan to just live on the gravy train and be happy comes to an end. Absolutely, their backstabbing and their shystiness gets found out. And our queen is just like, can see you later. See you later. Get out of my life. I'm not putting up with your crap anymore. That's what I see in the cards. It's like sort of like that warning. That warning that somebody that she's dealing with is greasy. Somebody's not on the up and up. Whoever is trying to warn her in her family or in her circle is absolutely being genuine. But it's something she needs to be able to quietly find out for herself and then deal with herself. And I do feel like she will be better off in the long run for being able to do that and being able to recognize that. And whoever our netcaster is who comes forward is these absolutely miserable looking kings, and this greasy looking little page is going to be right back to the Five of Pentacles, out in the fucking cold, which is where this person absolutely belongs. Absolutely. And they've done it to themselves. So that is their karma, guys. We are going to draw a tarot token because I'm being told the word token. So we're going to bring that forward and then we'll flip it over together and see what it's all about. So we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, it can speak to that higher learning. It can also speak to an institution, which might be where she's sort of getting the information from, because technically the court system is an institution. I feel like there is something in this person's history, and a background check would find it out for her. It would let her know everything she needed to know about what decision she needed to make for herself. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.